Hi there. Okay, so I've just had the call from the AECC at Fiona Stanley. So I know the results of my PET scan. So here we go. So no metastases. So that's fantastic news. In fact, they couldn't find anything in my lymph nodes either, which is even better. However, they did find the word she used was sinister, which was not really a word I wanted to hear, but she said there's something sinister going on in either my stomach or my large intestines. My pancreas is apparently fine, and it's better news than certainly the worst case. We then discussed next steps. So because AECC is like a daycare unit, so they're going to refer me to the oncology team, and they're going to organise a camera down my esophagus. So I think that's called a gastroscope, and one from the other direction, which is definitely called a colonoscopy. And I asked when that's going to be, and she said it'll be sometime in the next month, which I was hoping it would be sooner than that, to be honest. And then we talked about my ascites and how I thought I had more ascites now than I did a week ago. In the end, I ended up jumping on the scales, and I've gained 2 kilograms in the last week and a half, which, because the weight's not going on my arms or legs, it's ascites weight, which means I've now got, I think, 2 litres of ascites more than I had about a week and a half ago. So that means I'm now up to somewhere around 7 or 8 litres of ascites. And she's going to refer me to the radiology department to get radiology to drain me. And they're going to do that with an ultrasound. It's something they specialise in. So there's that. And I said, great, can we do that in the next couple of days, because it's actually quite painful. And she said, look, we'll try it. It'll be sometime in the next week. And I said, because today's Tuesday, I said, look, could we do it by Friday? Because I mean, this is actually really painful, and evidently I am putting on ascites at quite a decent rate, and she didn't make any promises. So that's where that's at. For the purposes of documentation, and also so that you can see it, I'm going to show you my ascites. I mean, you know, it's not that gross. It's just that it's a guy that looks like a pregnant woman. But if you don't want to see it, don't look. And it's this is partly for me because I want to document it, because after I'm drained, I'm going to go. My body shape is going to change dramatically. But then if I'm still seeping ascites, it might come back. So I'm about to show you my ascites, and like I said, it's partly so that you can see what it looks like, because I've got to be honest, not only did I not know what it looked like, I actually had never heard of the word. And I've got a reasonable vocabulary, and until I saw it on the report, I didn't even know what ascites was. So this is an educational thing. So, here you go. This is what a pregnant guy looks like, basically. So that is ascites. So, yep, that's what it looks like. It also feels quite different to fat. So you can see when I'm pressing that, it's actually poking out here, whereas fat just doesn't do that. So that's what it is. And yeah, it's fluid. It's not meant to be there. I've obviously done a lot of reading recently, and it said that the definition of ascites is having more than 25 millilitres of fluid in your peritoneal cavity. So that's the correct amount of peritoneal fluid you're meant to have is 0, absolutely 0. As soon as you've got more than 25 mil, you are technically considered to have ascites. So I had 5 to 6 litres a week and a half ago. I now think I have 7 to 8 litres of ascites. So it's pretty full on. And I was thinking that it was all in the belly. So I was thinking it was all in the anterior part of my peritoneal cavity. When we did the ultrasound, we actually could see that it was everywhere, as in it was in front of my liver, beside my liver, and behind my liver. So we actually got this amazing image. I wish I had have recorded it. When they had the ultrasound on my liver, the sonographer said, okay, breathe in and breathe out. So I breathed in and breathed out, and you could actually see the tail of my liver effectively swim into view and then swim out of view as I breathed. It was quite astounding to look at, because livers don't normally swim, you know. So that was pretty wild. So look, in terms of, if I just summarise, it's much better news than worst case scenarios. It's not nothing. So it's unclear to me at this point what my prognosis is and what the course of action is, and whether I'm going to get chemotherapy or whatever. I mean, to be honest, literally, we don't know whether it's my stomach or my large intestines or both. So there are other questions now, but there are certainly some answers. And obviously, the ones that I was most happy to hear was no metastases, lymph nodes are normal. So I think, and someone please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that means that whatever it is stage 2, not, because I think stage 3 is lymph nodes and stage 4 is metastases. So now it looks like whatever I've got, it's a stage 2, something or other. So that's good. That's good. That means I am going to see 2024. And as of yesterday, I definitely was not convinced that I was going to see 2024. It now looks like I will. So, happy with that, and hopefully I'll see many more New Year's Eves after 2024. So that's where we're at. I'll keep doing these video journals, because, well, look, let's play for the win and say that I get through this. I want to be able to look back on these videos and go, wow, that was a thing I went through. And just a really great way for me to record that for myself is to do these video journals. I also think it's good just to share the journey for other people, so that if someone watching this gets ascites, maybe you recognise what I did just then and go, holy heck, I know someone whose belly profile looks like that. That might encourage you for them to go and get seen by a GP, or get an ultrasound or a CT and get it confirmed or ruled out. I'm thinking there is potentially quite a bit of good value in me recording this. Anyway, I'm going to sign off. So I'm having a good day. I'm certainly, I as I recall, I might have cried a little bit in that last video, and I haven't cried in this video. So, that's got to be good. And and in Perth, and the sun's come out. So it's a good day, right? So I'll talk to you again soon. See you later.